Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, well...
Sammy G, who let you in here? So, what's happening on the channel today?
So Warren, today on the channel, I am going to be doing my HMV Premium Collection. I am going to be splitting this into multiple parts only because I have got a fair few HMV Premium titles. What kind of inspired me to start collecting the HMV Premium Collection was, again, the likes of James Movie Bug, Alan at Kermit's Ghost as well, another fantastic guy in the film community. I saw Ash at Popcorn and Horror. He showed like his HMV Premium titles. So without further ado, we're going to go straight off the bat, and the first one that I am showing in my HMV Premium Collection is Excalibur, which I thought was just okay at best. Wasn't a huge fan of this one, I'm going to be honest. Great cast though. I'm not going to go into like full depth of each of these films, guys, because again, we'll just be here all day, but I will give you my brief thoughts. Excalibur and the Blu-ray and the DVD, and I'll take the DVD out and just a bit more on there. I'll tell you what, guys, the weather's been boiling here in the UK, which I'm not going to complain at that, because like the first couple of weeks in June it was a bit abysmal, so it's great to see the sun is actually shining for once. Oh my god, guys, this film, I only got 50 minutes in. The Hunger, I thought this was pretty crap, to be honest, guys. I did not like this film. Such a shame, because, you know, David Bowie's my favourite artist of all time, but man, I did not like this film. Oh yeah, Tony Scott, who directed this, which, again, I do like Tony Scott as a director, but bloody hell, I did not like this film at all. At least we got Bowie on there. Never gonna fall for modern love. I've gotta say, modern love takes me to the church on time. Church on time. I'll keep it in the collection, but I'm not in a mega rush to revisit that one. But this film, I would happily revisit this one in like the horror season later in the year. That's The Haunting, the original. I've not bothered with the remake, which is also on this label, because I've heard the remake is absolute cack. Oh god, I love this. I've still got the Blu-ray though, so I'm not going to complain at that. Feel free to use the download code, guys. Expired New Year's Eve 2020. And I think Alan Scouser is a big fan of this film, so great little film that. I do really like that one. But I think, controversially, I do prefer this film, to be honest. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Fantastic film, guys. I can remember Craig over at Bumpers Movies, he spoke quite highly of this film, and he was not wrong. This is fantastic. I love this film. Yeah, so eerie, and it's only clocks in for under an hour and 15 minutes. A bit similar sort of vein to The People from Under the Stairs as well, from Wes Craven. What a film. I think, is it Guillermo del Toro? I think he did remake this one. To be fair, I can see that one making for a good remake, actually. Artwork there, guys. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Film I still haven't seen. Yeah, I know this film has got a bit of a cult status, I believe. I've still never seen it, with Charlie Heston and Lee Taylor Young. And that's Soylent Green. Yeah, this one's set in 2022. It's Richard Flesher. Don't think I've seen many of his films. I really do want to check out the Omega Man with Charlton Heston, because yeah, I think that was on the HMV Premium Collection, but I think that one's long out of print now, guys. Do you know what? I think they really missed the trick of not making that disc green instead, to be honest. Marathon Man, great film this one, guys, from John Schulsinger, who directed Midnight Cowboy, and I think he directed a film on the what is it, the BFI label, Sunday Bloody Sunday, which I thought was a very solid film. So yeah, this director's made some very solid films on the whole. Roy Scheider's in this one as well, to be fair, so love the cover as well. Logan's Run. Yeah, I quite liked that one. I think the music was brilliant, I can remember. I would happily give that one another viewing. The music's by Jerry Goldsmith, directed by Michael Anderson. Some Tribe there. The Blu-ray. Suspicion. Yeah, by Alfred Hitchcock, starring Cary Grant and Joan Fontaine. Brilliant film, guys. I think this one's pretty underrated as well. Yeah, like, I remember talking about this on Jordan's live stream a couple of weeks back with Alan Scouser, because we were talking about Alfred Hitchcock's films, and I said this one's pretty underrated. Cary Grant, very unhinged in this film. I confess, there we go, I've confessed that I don't have it, but I confessed the film. I don't have that in my collection, but I think that one's still in print. I might have to pick that one up fairly soon before that one goes out of print as well. To Catch a Thief as well on the premium range, because Alfred Hitchcock, there's still a lot of movies from him I've still not checked out, to be fair. Bit of a shout out to Jamie Powell, because I know Jamie's a big fan of this film, and I have to completely agree with Jamie. I thought this was absolutely fantastic, this. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, brilliant movie, guys. Jimmy Stewart, I want to check out more of his films, and that. He is one of the greatest actors of all time. And yeah, this is from Frank Capra as well, who obviously directed It's a Wonderful Life, which is one of the greatest films ever made. I think we can all agree on that. Would have been interesting if Mr. Smith Goes to Washington was based near Sunderland. Sure, Jordan Pickford would make a cameo in that as well. And My Own Private Idaho, which is the song by the B-52s, brilliant band. And this is by the director Gus Van Sant, who directed Drugstore Cowboy. I've not checked that one out. I think that one's... No, that's not with John Travolta. That's Urban Cowboy, which, bit of a spoiler there. I don't have that in my collection, but... Gus Van Sant, who directed Good Will Hunting and Finding Forrester, which is one of the most underrated films of all time. Pretty good film. Don't think I'm going to go back to this one all that often with River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves. There's a lot of flies around here, guys, being in the sunshine. I guess you could say the flies are buzzing that I record in this video. Again, guys, feel free to use that. Expired 31st of March 2019. Super underrated film, this, guys. Yeah, really cool, like, road trip movie, this one. I do love this film. With Gene Hackman and Al Pacino, Scarecrow. Bit of a spoiler, Wurzel Gummidge is not in this film. So, yeah, I think this is a very good film, this one. A good, like, friendship story. There's not, like, a great deal of, like, dialogue to begin with, but as the film progresses, it is, yeah, it's really good stuff. The Public Enemy, yeah, I need to check that film out at some point. Need to check out some James Cagney movies. So that's Scarecrow. The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. I did not like this film, guys, to be honest. I was a bit disappointed. Don't get me wrong, the special effects on this like dinosaur beast was brilliant. It was great stuff, and the last 20 minutes was the best part of the movie. But other than that, guys, yeah, for the most part, I just did not click with this film, unfortunately. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, to be fair. Tell you what, though, the setting of New York was pretty good, so to be fair, and I did like the setting of this Antarctic as well. That was pretty cool, but a lot of the characters I just didn't really care for, unfortunately. Tell you what, I do like that DVD disc there, though. I do like that they used a little bit of imagery on there. Sorry to say as well, guys, I was not a fan of this film either. Yeah, the giant ants were cool, but again, I was not a massive fan of the story itself. Yeah, I was kind of bored, unfortunately. But again, one I'll still might, you know, like, you never know, I might revisit this one. It's only 92 minutes, so it doesn't have like a lengthy runtime. Yeah, I did like the look of the giant ants though, and some nice art cards. This is once I get this video out, guys, I will be in sunny West Yorkshire, my homeland, because I'm going to see Air on Wednesday. Really looking forward to that gig at the Peace Hall. This film though, guys, I much enjoyed though, and again, I have to give a shout out to Stuart George, because Stuart was the one that really sold it to me with this film. Stuart, I loved it, mate. The Valley of Guanji, I really enjoyed this. I got this on eBay because it's quite hard to get hold of now, this one. I didn't jump on it sooner, but oh yeah. James Francescus from Beneath the Planet of the Apes is in this. The main woman in that, she's gorgeous in it. That image you can get on, like, I think the VHS artwork on the cover. The original poster, love that. Yeah, that's, yeah, fantastic little film, this, guys. It definitely probably would make a good double bill with one of the Godzilla movies, for sure. I'm sure maybe Jason Brett would agree with that. Oh, again, I love this film. I grew up with it. I watched it before the absolute rubbish 2010 remake. I love this. This is night and day compared to that 2010 remake. The 1981 original of Clash of the Titans. This is fantastic. And Ray Harryhausen, I think this might have been his last film where he did like the visual effects for this one. Oh, this is excellent. Beautiful movie, this one, guys. I definitely need to rewatch this one at some point. Directed by Desmond Davis. Not seen loads of that director's movies, but just fantastic stuff. There as well, mini booklet. Yeah, to be honest, this is worth showing because you get some nice stills on there. And there we go. Ray Harryhausen. He's getting a lot of love in this video today. There's the little owl. Medusa. And wouldn't this make a great bill with that, actually? I might even consider doing that at some point. Jason and the Argonauts, wonderful film. Again, massive shout out to Stuart, because again, I know Stuart is a big fan of this movie, like I am as well. I grew up with it. I think I even owned like the VHS at some point, to be fair. I know Leonard Rosenman did the score to this one, and it is astounding. It is glorious. Blu-ray, it's there, DVD behind. Casablanca, great movie. I love this film. I've not seen it for many years. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. Fantastic film. Just elite. Doesn't come with any art cards and that. Stills of the movie. And what do you know? If I was to rewatch this one, they would say to me, "Hey, play it again, Sam." And you know what? I am overdue to rewatch this one, to be fair. I did re-show it at the cinema. Didn't get to see it, unfortunately, but I'll have to make time for that again. And then the last one, guys, it only just gets better with this. A streetcar named Desire. And I think it was actually Warren Goose's Movies that did talk quite highly of this film in the past. And you know what, Warren? I bought this on your recommendation and I absolutely loved it. Fantastic film. Yeah, kind of like, I think there's a famous like stage play of this. I think it did really well at the Oscars as well, this one. Marlon Brando's, he's just brilliant in it. There's other great actors in this one as well, though, mind you, guys. Not to take away from the other actors in there. They do a stellar, no pun intended, job in this. Vivian Leigh, yeah, she's brilliant in it. There's a restored version of this. Fantastic. I think this would make like a great double bill with something like Rear Window, maybe. Gotta say the download code has just fallen down there, but that's no great loss to me, guys, because that's expired now. I'm gonna have to watch this again at some point. You know, when you start looking at all these movies again, guys, and you think, you know what, it's been a long while since I last seen that, I want to rewatch that again. Great feeling when you look over your collection again and you want to watch that film again. It is a really good feeling. So, yep, that is A Streetcar Named Desire. Wonderful film. So, guys, that will conclude part 1 of my HMV Premium Collection. And do let me know in the comments if you've seen any of these movies, guys. What's your thoughts on them? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. So thanks for watching. Cheers for stopping by. And until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye-bye.